Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, Impunzu, Nhlikani, because it all belongs to you. Now, this is not showing you know them better. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for liking it, the videos, commenting, and asking the questions that you're asking. Because at the end of the day, we have to bring you the stars of Giyani and of blood, so you can know them better. So today, we brought you our sister, and then so you've asked your questions. It's quite interesting when she first came for the show, but I won't go much on that. She will give us based on the questions that you've asked. I also have my own questions that I will. But that's what about you, because she's been on camera a couple of times. She's not come down. I don't know why. Why? I mean, anyway. So guys, like I'm saying, this know them better. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Let's go for the 10,000, and please don't skip those ads. Watch those ads. That's how this can make money. So you can go to our studio. You know, we're going to do what Talapiri did. Look at which you say.
I'm trying no makereke.
Me tell you which.
No, just set up play, I'm and all.
Young Teresa. Because I'm shooting.
Not sure, Tamara, you know, every day is a new day. So,
I'm busy. Since we're is soon again, January, February.
Me love it for February.
Look at soon of hair, look me. This was the time with the
that's calm.
March will.
I'm not so much one. I'm not hands. I look at Madame Monoko Sewada. Look at his bed.
Okay. Are you fine? Are you well?
Well, thank you. And how are you?
I cannot complain. So, let's jump right into it. We put the video last week so that for them to ask questions, and they ask the questions.
Tokoto Simango.
His name is Simango. That's the builder.
Okay.
Simango Uri, the woman I love.
Okay.
Yes. You see?
Really?
I said, relax. Relax, they love you.
The woman I love.
There's a bit of a heart there. You see?
Yeah, wow.
There we go. Not two questions. My question is, where are you from and who inspires you in life?
Okay, from Makuleke. That's where I'm born. Makuleke is in part of Malamlele village is there, next to Minga. Those who know Minga, before Kruger National Park, there is corner 18 somewhere there. Corner 18, and then in corner 18 you take your right, and then you pass Mapope, and then Boshauku. And then Makuleke. So I was born and bred there. And then another village that I grew up, the reason why I grew up there, so she's from that village. So we had to stay with our grandparents because so akungari malume, so bana na I 3 plus lava by 4. So babu 4 ababebulwangi bona kokwane, but nabo imanwa na by 4 banonyana ntsena. So we had to exchange kutsama ka kokwane.
Wow.
Ku lembeleri uta tsama kona urisa timbuti, me andisa timbuti. I grew up with my brother Rulani. So that is why loko ni vula ntiyiso, loko no zana ku Rulani ku ni vulavula ntiyiso ni hetile hi ku hikule swin'we so. Yeah, and then ni ngene xikolo amakahlule primary. So amakahlule nele ka Makuleke hinkwavo mathicara la mantiva ku answer because angena hala na hala.
I see.
And then
so was it like a yearly thing exchanging?
Exactly.
What?
And then loko se ufane u ya high school akuri Ngwanati. Ngwanati high school I accommodate ma children mosuka H, which is Makahlule, ka Makuleke, ka Mapope, Boshauku la ngile maviligwi. And then so obviously hambutama H, hambutama D, hambutama kwini uyangena Ngwanati. Say la ngakulela kona.
And then Aku, who inspires you in life?
So the person who inspires me a lot it's not one.
Okay.
But I will first say my mother.
Okay. She's still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. She's still young because she's 65 this year, 2019.
How old are you? My mom is 66.
Yeah, so
this year. Wow, she's still young.
She's 65. The woman is brilliant. You know, and we look alike.
Is it like
Yeah.
mannerisms and how you talk?
Yeah, and the cheeky nyana.
Cheeky?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I've never seen that cheeky.
Yeah.
Because when we were at work, you were very
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And then she's the woman that.
That means you're very professional.
Yeah, I would say that.
Because I've never seen the cheekiness.
Yes.
Not once in the last 6-7 months.
Really?
No, I've never seen it. I saw this.
My mother is very strict.
Oh yeah.
She's very strict. So I think the way I am, it resembles her. And then so I think everything that I portray to people,
it's your mother.
it's my mother.
But it makes sense, coming like with me as well. As I see, even with my sisters, my son now. What happens? He copies stuff from me.
Yes.
And then we do things almost like my mom or my dad, depending on which influence was their mother. It's like, so I think I understand what you mean.
Yeah. So, but Ibona, she inspired me from birth until even now. But there are other women that inspires me, like my spiritual mother, Manimfundisi MC Ramtwala. She's my spiritual mother. And then before her, there was Pastor Nomandla. You know, there are a lot of people who.
So, okay, let me go with your mother, your spiritual mother. How do they inspire you? Like, what is that you'd say that there's one thing that they do individually that makes you wanna just jump and go like there's nothing impossible?
Yeah, like my mother taught me everything that have to do with life.
Okay.
I mean, if I can tell you, we were not poor, but we were not privileged. But she would tell you to say you need to work with your hands. I know how to make mukombote.
Okay.
Yes, I know to run a business. You see that, so that's part that I've learned from her, and even to raise my own children in the manner that I want them to grow. You know, so that's her part. Even now,
she still inspires you.
Yes,
that's great.
She does. And then if you want your child to be well groomed, we take our children to her so that she can see, okay, there's no way out. You see. So let me come to Pastor Nomandla. Pastor Nomandla taught me to give.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that woman, I don't know how to.
I get you.
Yeah,
I get you because
I lived with her for quite the longest time when I was still at Malamlele, and then she's from Gauteng, and then when she was there, I wanted her because she's more civilized than.
You know, it's funny you say that about civilization and there and on. So today, my sister and my wife were talking about bringing a maid, not a maid, a helper, to come and help us with her kids. And if my wife, she's like, no, I want someone from Kaya to come and help us with our daughter. So my sister was like, hey, one thing that scares me about that, because if they come to Joburg is a different
world, yes.
World, and next thing you hear, call it, no, your children and your helper, they will bump by a car. Because Shem, it's a different world. It's a complete different, and it makes sense though, because you want someone civilized, for the lack of a better word. I understand you. Yes, understood. I can quickly share with you. It was me, both my two sisters. So one time we were walking in our village. So there was a lady who came into our village from Joburg, I think. She was from these towns. So when she see me and my sisters coming up, she knew my mother because she was also a nurse. She was working with my mother. She said to us, "Oh, it's you guys. I thought it's kids who visited here. You don't live here. One, because of our mannerism, how we're dressed, and how we would carry ourselves. Why? My mother's born from. She said she's from Soweto.
Oh, okay.
So she took that whole thing, and what she did with us, it was in such a way that when someone sees us, you could say that I have in that village. So I understand you.
Yeah. So that's how Pastor Nomandla mentored me. She inspired me in a.
She opened the world, basically.
Yes. And
she
then
made you dream and see.
Yes, and when I came to Joburg, she prayed for me and then said, your name will be great. You'll be known in a city. And
isn't she known now? Isn't she known
I'm telling
now?
you. I'm telling you. That's what she said.
Yes.
And then there is this one, another spiritual mother of mine, Pastor Koni Ramtwala.
Yes.
That one, she's my mother. I mean, currently, she's the mother lion. She prays for me. She's everything. I mean, I don't know. It's these people were giving each other the baton.
Yes.
To take care of me.
But for just, I know it's not Queen that came with this, but based on what you're saying right now, isn't that the greatest thing about mentorship?
Yes.
Because you see, a lot of us black people, like you see our generation, we're busy with business, we're busy with this, and like as though there's no support. But if you can look at the reality of it, there's no mentorship or people that we can look up to help us carry through with businesses.
Exactly.
So isn't that the beauty of mentorship though?
It is. That is why, when I look to this woman that I'm talking to, Pastor Kun, I cannot have a good thing. I cannot buy myself maybe a nail polish without thinking of her. I don't know. I don't know.
But I think it's because of her giving nature that made you
and
open up.
And the love that she shows.
She
shows me. She's not judgmental. She accepted me the way I am. You know what? You see, that's the kind of women that I'm looking up to.
Hey, we always need to look up to someone so that we can make sure that when you see, here's what I believe. I believe, Kuri, if someone has walked the journey, why must I come and walk that journey? Listen, someone knows there's a shortcut there, Chief. I've done this here. I failed here.
Yes.
Therefore, you don't have to walk that thing again. So that's what I love about mentorship. Kuna, Iman, Malulek. These names are very small. Shikombiso Malulek.
Oh, Shikombiso, yes.
Wow. That's a great achievement.
Okay.
I love her.
Wow.
And I love her voice.
Oh.
They love you.
Yo. I never knew.
If you, loko banga acti, what do you do?
Okay. Besides this thing of acting, now I'm a professional teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been teaching from 2002 to date.
Yes.
Yes.
Primary, high school?
Primary.
Okay.
But I worked in Klavin High School, somewhere in Limpopo.
Yes.
And Klavin Block C. So, at my 20s.
Okay. In your 20s?
In my 20s, I was working in a high school. And, even boys could, choose needlework and clothing so that they can see me. They can come to my class.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It was happening. Yes. We are going to that.
Yes. So then I moved, because you know, Limpopo, there were no posts for teachers then.
I remember there was a point where there were no posts or jiggy no posts.
Yes, because Mina, when I completed from Shingwetu College, I completed in 1997.
What?
Yes. So I should have started working in 1998.
Listen, sister. 97, I was doing... It was when they started to turn the standards to grades.
Yeah.
Yes, to somewhere there. I was doing grade 11.
So I was from...
You were grade...
I was from college. Then, for 4.5 years, I worked in a shop.
Like clothing shop or checkers type of shop?
It was a grocery shop, because CJ's by then, and then it changed.
I know CJ's.
Yes, CJ's. It was in Giyani, even at Malamle. So I was working there. Then 2002, that's when I started working as a teacher.
Why did you work there? Was
because there were no posts.
Yes.
And I wanted to meet people there. Because
no. Why did you work there? Didn't you feel good? Because I'm a teacher, I've got a qualification. Why did you go and find work in, say, other provinces, for example, or...
Okay. You remember I said my mother inspired me?
Yes.
When I completed, we knew that there are no posts. I started selling juice. I couldn't juice in 1 rand. You have a container and then you seal it with an iron and then you put it in the freezer and then you go to the bus station and then you sell 1 rand. So yes,
You did that?
Yes, I did that.
With a degree?
Yes, with a diploma from Shingwezi College.
Diploma, yes.
Yes.
Do you hear, guys? This thing of saying that,
Believe me.
oh my God, I've got a degree.
No.
Government is not going to work for us. Why? Anyway, sister, go on.
So then I did that, and then that's why I heard that they are looking for people in that shop.
Yes.
And then I took my CV, and then because I was qualified as a teacher, I could not say I'm a teacher. I wanted to be in a standard with other people, and then they hired me.
What do you say you were?
I wanted to be.
Yeah, because it will be a problem because
Yes.
they might not even have hired you.
Even this thing here, even teachers, we work with them. They're
Oh,
not
yeah,
posty,
that too.
you
Yeah,
see?
yeah, yes.
Yeah, then I got the post. Is it a post? It's a job. It's a work. Whatever.
It's post, yes.
Yes.
You're posted there, yes.
Yeah, as a cashier. Then I worked there. 99,
Tired.
2000, 2001, 2002, 2003.
4 5 years.
2098, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, August. I remember August the 12th. That's where I started to be a teacher. 2002. August. And then people were like, how? Kasu teacher? Yes, I am. But why did you tell us? It was irrelevant for what I'm doing here. So, you know how much I was earning? 500 rands.
A month.
Yes. And that money was like, it was enough. And when for an hour you were working for 160 as an overtime.
Wait. So that 500 was the initial money when you came in?
Yes.
It went up as the years went on?
Like as in per year, they add 20 rands, then it's 520 the other year, just like that.
Oh my God.
And we had uniform, you can put on your navy blue skirt and then you go there. And it's 7 to 7 and then it changed into 7 to 9, to 8 rather.
Okay, that's not question because I wanted to ask about the labor things. Where is the whole anyway? What I like, man, with your diploma, you did not come with some pride.
No.
No. You went and sold ice cream, but
Juice.
The juices.
Yes.
Eventually, when you be a cashier, it's because you believe you cannot sit in one place.
And that made me to meet a lot of people because in that shop, because it closed very late. That's where the principals of school will come. Everybody was. And I was so friendly. Even now. I was so friendly to people.
You are very friendly.
Yes. So I would ask, so Mina in natural sciences. Because at school I did physics. Then they would tell you, okay, you must do computer literacy because without that they are not going to hire you. So with my 500 and nothing leave, like the off, I had to do in computer literacy so that they can. And then those people who used to come and buy there, they're the ones who made me to be who I am because they gave me questions. Remember, in Limpopo, kuna leswongo the 7 dimensions. You must know 7 dimensions of teaching.
Okay.
Yes, these are the most important questions.
What is that?
It's like they say classroom management. What is it that we know by classroom management? Interpersonal relationship, communication. God help me to remember. And then communication, and then what else? Yeah.
But I get the gist of it. But the point they were key.
Yes.
For you to get the job.
Yes, because for you to show that the readiness.
Yes,
you need to answer those. Remember, there's a panel of principals from different schools.
Wait, so I want to go anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, Uri, what drives you in life?
In life, what drives me, it's when I see myself helping someone to achieve more than I did. And why am I saying that? Is because when I look at myself, I don't see myself as a successful person. So I want to make someone to be better than myself. That is why Irina Kereke. Yes, that is why I'm a teacher. When I look at the kids, I'm not sure bane chaba or bane randa mara. A lot of them laba nga ba producer, they come back to me
to say thank you.
Ba go I could remember memhlaba for a long time. Then Chichan ba memalule. Memhlaba, yes. Mhlaba, yes. 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 Mhlaba matsimbo wa manzarelo wa keke wa shiluba. That's me. Yes.
So
that's why I'm both. You don't understand this. Mina, I'm not just a person. That is why come Sabbath day. My brother was there. I could not come because I reacted. Come Sabbath day. Ntamana is small la but samala is small.
Okay.
Yes.
She's my sister.
Yeah.
Like not Yaku Yachepisi. No. I did. Wow.
Yeah. So babu yabana botala. And what I love, bana lava, botala but choose the science. And I was teaching them science. So it makes me to wake up in the morning and go to school and go to my work to do what I love the most.
You know, when you say that, my dad was he was in his school in I was teacher eventually. He just is to retire. He retired eventually. I see a lot of people like teacher, thank you. So I think I can understand what you mean. If you do what you love,
yes,
and these kids, you know that you are imparting something great in them. It's really a fulfilling thing.
Very. Because bana lavane, you know, they can't be blank. Okay, look nifika classini niku. Who can tell me what is electricity? Why there is every day? Ni enda ku I then she think of what I have asked and then contextualize it according to the question that I have asked and then as I to see look Africa kai aku mama, now I know what electricity is. You see. Yeah, so
kuna corridor grove. Okay. The groove. The groove. Of course, this question, she answered this question, but because when I don't ask you the question that they ask, but you have money, you don't ask our questions.
Okay.
I'm just giving him a shout out.
Okay.
But the question that he asked, you've already answered it. But I'll ask it just for the sake of, wow, from radio to TV.
Okay.
And then I'll go, Mandrabella Imani. And then besides acting, what else do you do?
Okay.
I mean, we've answered that.
Yeah.
And you've answered who is she? And where you grew up. And, he's asking Kurim. Lucas, Uri, your old life and your new life, now that you're in Giyani of blood, what is Kumeline? What's happening there?
Okay. There's no old or new.
I think we're good there because you've done radio.
Yeah.
Mina Hi Mina. You're doing Mina Hi Mina.
I'm doing it every day.
So, yes, talk to us there.
You know, she shouldn't be really. She fanana. It's like day and night. You need both. Yeah, you cannot say it's good to be to have a day and then without a night. You need both. Hey. So to be on radio, remember the settings are not the same.
True.
They are not the same. And on TV, believe me, TV and radio is two different things. I've seen that.
You know, before you even say that, on social media, when Giyani started and everything, there were a lot of complaints. People saying, no, but why taking people that we don't know? Take people from Mina Hi Mina, and I'm like, guys, those are two different things.
Yeah.
Please, based on this question, and even the next question, but man, I'm sorry to add them, but tafana. Look what someone like Mina Hi Mina and Giyani of blood. You see,
okay.
He's asking.
I will try to answer both. Like, Mina Hi Mina. Remember, my zeal. If I can hear my voice over the radio.
Oh.
Yes.
So
remember.
Dreamer and
yes,
go for it.
We used to go into the third house to go and listen to xitori xa vo mafela xono kha ku acta va mani nervous. Yeah, so ka hina ku hava radio. And that was then. You cannot say ukwata ukure why ku hava radio njani njani. That was that time.
So at home you had to go
to the third house from my house.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and you could listen to radio.
Yes, and abanga alkashinya. So then that's where I started to I love this, what these people are doing. If I can hear my voice over the radio, then it like lived with me, that thing inside of me, radio, that will be good. Then it happened.
How old were you when you started hearing yourself? When you heard the story, radio, and then you started to imagine?
I was 10.
Wow. Love that.
That was 1985.
I love that.
If not 1984. Yeah, I remember. So, loco, when I was growing up listening to that and like imagining myself on radio and all that.
I'm just getting goosebumps right now.
Yes, so I happened to work with someone who knows somebody who was acting on radio. Because it's good to make connections. Don't make
that mistake of thinking you just go do.
Make connections. The way I live, I rather lose money than a person.
Yes. And also, Mama, sister, I'm sure I'm glad you said that. So we are mixing things here. I'm sure you have everything to answer, but I just need to touch on this.